Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm also good. Can you tell me your name?
My name is Noor.
No. Oh. No, so can you tell me about yourself?
Um, um,
Yes. From where you are, what you
um,
like.
I'm from like like my heritage is from India, but I live in Australia,
Yes. Okay.
and um, my favorite subjects are English, math, and science.
That means everything. So what you don't like?
Um, Humanities.
Humanities you don't like. Okay. And
Um,
you are in which grade?
Seventh.
So you have cleared a seventh class or your
I'm in.
examinations are still going?
I've just started my
You have just
seventh.
started. Okay. That's what I'm asking. That just you have just ended your sixth exams and now you have entered in seventh, right?
Um,
Yes.
think
It's about
I think
it's
this, I think the system's a little bit different here, but yes, pretty much.
okay. So when you ended your sixth exams
At the end of last year.
last, okay, that means in December.
Yes.
Okay. So in mathematics, what you like?
Um, like order of operation questions and
Operation questions like what was?
yeah,
Okay. And what about algebra?
yes.
You like algebra. That's good. Okay. And in India, from which city you are?
Uh, well, my dad is from Punjab and my mom is from Chandigarh.
Okay. Okay. Good. So have you been to India anytime or
Yeah.
every year you came like that?
Um, I used to come every year, but I don't get to go like much recently because of COVID and
Okay.
school.
After COVID. Okay. Okay. So my name is Gunjan Jain and from around, and I'm talking from Kota, Rajasthan. Have you heard that?
Um,
Rajasthan, have you heard about Rajasthan state?
yes.
Okay. So I'm from Rajasthan and the city is Kota. Kota is said as like your educational hub because many industries are there. So maybe your parents have listened about so much news about this city. And from 2013, I have been teaching in the educational field. Okay. So from 2021, I'm in the Olympiad success, and initially I was in Allen also, and I have also taken some international schools also, and I was a part of Doha, Qatar. 1 year I have taught to those students also. And after COVID, I just like you, I am in the quota, so I am not able to join anything. Okay. So I will be your mentor if, yes, so I will be your mentor for class 7.
Hi.
Hello.
Let me
Hello.
just see. Can you get this right? I don't know how to do it. It just does it. Alright. Okay,
Okay.
there we go.
Hi,
Hello.
I am Noor's mom, and yeah, Gunjan,
Yes.
so I think we'll have a class today, and we'll see how she goes with that.
She will be definitely good. I am so
I hope we
confused.
both enjoy doing this together. But one thing I want is like every day teach her something and every day test her.
Okay.
so that it's not like we are teaching and there's no test and then we are thinking we've taught, but then she hasn't picked up anything. So I want everyday teach and everyday test.
No problem with that.
Okay. And then you
Noor,
can.
are you comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Daily homework? Okay, that's great. Okay, Noor. So we are beginning with your chapter, that is your algebra. So first you have to tell me that what you know about algebra, okay?
Um,
Yes.
I know like how to do it in like mathematical equations and
Okay, just you told me about what is this word equation. What do you understand by this equation?
mathematical. What is
What
it?
is an equation? Can you give me any example of equation?
Um, 5x plus 7 is equal to
5x.
I don't know, is equal to like 42 or something.
Anything you can say, any number.
Is equal to 42, but it becomes an
42.
equation when it has a equal to sign.
So this is an equation or not?
Yes, it is.
Okay, why you said that that is an equation? How you
Because
get
it
that?
because it has an equal sign.
Very nice. So when any algebraic expression is having equal to sign, then it is an algebraic equation. And what is an algebraic expression?
It's like, say, taking this as an example, it would be just 5x plus 7, but no equal to sign and no answer.
Correct. So when it is not having equal to sign, that means it is an algebraic expression. Now, can you tell me that any other expression and can you give me any example of expression? Any other
6x divide 3.
expression? Okay. Now, there are some types of expression like monomial, binomial, trinomial. Have you learned about that? What are monomial, binomial? Okay. So, what is this x here? What we call this x
Term.
term? No.
No, wait, not term, sorry. Wait. Variable.
Correct. So x here is your variable. Nice. Now, what are those variables?
It's the letter that represents a numerical value.
Okay. So only x I can choose or any other letter?
Any letter.
Any letter I can choose. Okay. And what are the constants? What are the constants?
5.
5 is a constant? No. Only 5 or in this?
It's like the number that comes before the constant that says how many of no, the number that comes before the variable that says how many of the variable are there.
Numbers are correct, but before the variable it is not. Okay. For example, if I say any number like 1, 2, 5, so these all are constants because their value will remain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here 5x means what? 5x is 5 into 1. That means whenever you are changing your x, suppose you are taking x as 1, then it becomes 5 into 1. Take x as 1, then it will become 5 into 2. So 5x itself is changing every time. So this is also variable. Okay, because it is also changing. Every time 5x will change when you change the value of x, right?
Yeah.
But here if we talk about plus 7, then it will remain plus 7 only. Every time you have to add 7 in it. It will not change. So if we are multiplying or dividing any number with x or any variable, then it will also change. Okay? So
Okay.
variable means something is not fixed. That is going to change every time. For example, can you tell me what is my age? No, right? I can't tell you your age, so that means it is variable form. I don't know it, so let my age be x. Okay, now suppose I know your age, suppose you are 14. Okay, suppose your age is 14. So I know your age, it is not going to change. So 14 is what? It is a constant. Yeah. When I don't know it, then it is variable. When I know it and it is not going to change, then it is a constant. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now, in this, you told me about a variable. You told me about a term also. So what are those terms?
Term would be like, for example, in this example, like 5x and 6x and
Yes. So,
7 and 3.
yes. So how many terms are there in this? In this, how many terms are there?
2 terms.
2 terms. It is having 2 terms. What are they? What are
5x and
yes,
7.
5x and 7. Okay. So it is having 2 terms. And how many terms it is having?
2 terms, 6x and 3.
It is having 3 terms. Okay. So terms are separated by plus or minus. Okay. Terms are separated by plus or minus, not by into or divide. Here 6x and 3, in between there is division, not plus or minus. But here 5x is one term and 7 is one term because it is separated by plus. Now can you tell me 3x minus 3x square plus 4 minus 4x plus 7. How many terms are there? How many terms are there in this?
3.
3
No.
terms, correct?
Yeah.
3x square, it is separated by minus 1 term. Okay, so 3 terms are there. So when
Yeah.
we call any expression that is having only 1 term, then it is known as monomial. Okay, when it is having 2 terms, then what we call it?
Binomial.
Yes, mono means 1, bi means 2, so binomial. And if it is having 3 terms, then it is called
Trinomial.
what we will call when it is having 4 terms.
Quadnomial.
Yes, correct. Call it. And have you listened about the term what is polynomial?
5. 5 or more.
No.
Five?
Poly means many. Okay, poly means many. Okay, so any term that is having 2 or more terms, that means 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, more than 2. Okay, more than 2. Okay, then it is known as a polynomial.
Okay.
Okay, so all the terms that we are learning in expressions, they are polynomial. Okay, now up to here, do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Next. Now, what is a coefficient? What is a coefficient?
Wait. The coefficient is the numerical digit that comes before the
Correct, correct.
variable.
Correct. Now it is correct. So that means that is not a constant, that is a coefficient. That is
Yeah.
about 5x and 5 is your coefficient. Okay, 5 is your coefficient. Okay. Now in if I give you 5xy square z, then what is the coefficient here?
5.
5. Okay. So this 5 is known as your numerical coefficient. Okay. Now, if I ask you what is the coefficient of z in this? What is the coefficient of z in this? Can you tell me?
2? No. X y squared.
Xy square. Okay, correct. But
5xy squared.
you have to use all the terms, including your numerical coefficient also. That means leaving this z, what is remaining now? What is remaining? 5x. So answer will be 5x
Okay.
y square. Okay. Now if I ask you what is the coefficient of x in this?
5.
Only
5 y squared z.
5, 5, x. Okay, and what is the coefficient of only y?
5x squared z.
X square. This is not x square.
xz.
Okay, but I have asked about only y, but this is y square.
Z square?
It is
Wait.
only, it is y
5
square. I have asked only about y.
5 wait 5x z squared.
Okay, see. I can write it like 5 x into y square is what? Y square is y into y, right? So y
Yeah.
into y into z. Now leaving only y, what is remaining? Leaving only y, what is remaining? Because I have asked only for one y.
5xyz.
Yes, so 5xy. This is the coefficient of y. So whatever coefficient is asked, then leave that, and after that, in the terms, whatever variable and coefficients are remaining, you have to write that. Okay?
Okay.
Clear? Now, do you know how to frame the algebraic expressions?
What
How
do you
to
mean?
frame, suppose some English statements are given and it is asked to frame the statements. Can you do it? Okay, try to make it. Sarah thinks of a number, multiplies it by 4. Okay, let me write it. Okay, you have to write it in the form of an equation. Okay, I'm sending you in the chat the question. Okay, now think about it. In the chat, you can read the question. Sarah thinks of a number, multiplies it by 4, and adds 5 to her answer. The result is 25. Now make an equation out.
4x plus 5 equals 25.
Very good. 4x plus 5 equal 4x plus 5 equal to 20. Now,
Yeah.
I'm sharing you this. Okay, now try about this.
3x take 5 equals 7.
3x minus 5 equal to 7. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now try this.
Okay, the first one is x plus 3 equals 15. And then, do you want me to say what x is on?
No, you have to just represent as an equation.
Okay, so x plus 3 equals 15. And then x take 5 equals 10. 2x equals 24. And then x plus 1 equals 25.
Very good.
And then x plus 18 equals 15.
Correct. This is your forming your equation. Okay, forming your equation. Now, can you tell me if I give you framing an equation? If the question is quotient of y by 19 only. Quotient of y by 19. Okay, let me write it.
Yeah.
Yes, tell. Question top.
Y
Hmm.
y over 19 plus 5 equals 16.
Want to say this only?
Yes.
And yes. Subtract the sum of x and 19 from y, that will give 40.
Open bracket x plus 19, close bracket, take, wait, no, y take open bracket x plus 19, close bracket, equals 40.
Okay. So that means you know how to frame the equation. Now, do you know how to find the solution of an equation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if I give you a simple equation like 3x plus 5 equal to 15, what is the answer? What you will do?
I will take away, first of all, 5 from 15, and then I get 10.
Okay,
And then
5 from 15 only. Okay,
yeah,
and what about this? What I will write here on the LHS part?
3x.
Hmm.
Because you've taken the plus 5 to the other side and turned it into
Okay.
minus 5.
Okay. Then
And then it's 3x equals to 10, which means 1x is equal to 3.33.
10. Now, what we call this method in which taking terms to the other side,
Yeah.
what we call this method?
Uh, I'm not really sure, ma'am.
And what about, do you have heard about balancing method?
No, I don't think so.
See,
I
what
might have,
happens, if you
I
know
might,
this, if you already know this, then no problem that you already know this method. Otherwise, what we do, that is just a method I am telling you. What we do is just like whenever we are solving an equation, that means your left hand side is equal to the right hand side. Okay,
yes.
equals to means your left and right hand side are equal. So if we are talking about the balancing, that means 3x plus 5 weight of this pan and right hand side. If it is LHS, RHS, then both are at the same level. That means balanced. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
if you are doing -5 here, then if you are subtracting some part from it, then which pan will become heavy? LHS or RHS? If I subtract some part from it, suppose I am subtracting 5 from it, then which part will become heavy? Left hand side or RHS?
Well, it depends on the equation, really. But for this one, it would be equal.
Right now they are equal. Okay, if I'm not subtracting anything, right now it is given equals to, that means right now it is equal. Both are equal. Now I am reducing something from here. 15 minus 5 I have done, so that means it is becoming 10. So now also will they be equal? Because it has become lighter, I have reduced some weight. I have reduced 5 from here. So that means this will become heavy and this will become light.
Yes.
Okay. So that means to make it same, what I need to do to make it balance, I have to reduce 5 from here also. Okay. So if I
Yeah.
subtract 5 from here, then it will become what? Yes. And if I subtract 5 from here, then it will become 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Now 3x is equal to 10. Right now also they are balanced. Okay. Now what we do, we need only x on this side. Okay. So what I need to do here to make it only x? Right now it is 3 into x. What I
Divide by
need to
3.
divide. So here also I will divide by 3 and here also I will divide by 3 to make it equal. Okay.
Yeah.
So it will become 3x now. It will become x now. And it will become 10 times. Okay, I need only the value of x. So x equal to 10 by 3 like this. Okay, so this is called your balance. Okay, and the method that you are telling me, that is called your transposing method. Transposition. Okay, what we do in this method? We keep only x on this side and all the things on the other side and do the reverse operation. So if plus side is there, I have to bring it that side, it will become minus 5. Now 3 into x is there. What is the inverse of into? That means divide. So you are dividing by 3 and 10 by 3 is 3 point. Okay. So this is your simple equation that you have solved. Now if I give you some fractional equation, can you able to solve it? Or should I give you a direct word problem?
Pardon?
Are you able to solve the word problems?
Sorry, ma'am. What did you say?
Word problem.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give one word problem. The age of a man and age of his daughter differ by 20 years. And the sum of their ages is 41. Find the age of man. Yes. Yes, what we will do here?
The man's wait.
Okay, just read one by one. Take two variables, one for man and one for daughter.
X for man, Y for daughter.
Let man be x and daughter be y. Okay, variables. Now, according to the first statement, what we can frame? The age of man and age of his son, of his daughter, differ by 23 years.
The man is 23 years older than his daughter.
Yes, so how make an equation with this statement?
Y plus 23 equals X.
Y plus 20 equal to x. Now, next, and their sum of their ages is 41. What does that mean? Make an equation with this.
X plus Y equals 41.
So x plus y equal to 41. Now, what you can do to find the value of x? Because we need the age of men, so we need the value of x. So here we can find it, but here we have y. What we can place here? In place of y, what we can do? Use these two equations. What we can do? We don't need this y, we need only x here. Okay, so what we can do?
Good. you could subtract 23 from 41 because then that would remove their difference and make their age the same. Then you just have to add 23 to the x.
So what you are getting the value of x?
Wait.
Okay, can I write this equation in the form of x? If y plus 23 is x, then what is y here? Can you take 23 to the other side? And can you get what is the value of y only? Because here y plus 23 is x. So what is y only in this equation? This is y plus 23. I need only y. So what you will do to balance it?
Take the plus 23 to the other side, which makes
Okay.
it minus 23.
That means it is x minus 2. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
can you use this y here? In place of y, can I substitute this x minus 23? In place of this y, I am writing x plus this. I am writing x minus 20.
Yeah.
40. Now, how
Yeah.
many x are there?
2x.
So, x minus 23 equal to 41. Now, can you find the value of x now?
Nine.
Okay,
Wait.
okay, 9 means what? But,
So
bring the
41
23
take
to the
20,
side.
41 take 23 is 18.
41 plus 20 because this minus 18.
Oh, plus 23. Okay. Oh my
Then
gosh.
what it will be? 41 plus 23?
64.
Okay, so x is 24, so 1x will be
32.
30. Answer is man's age is 32 years. Okay?
Okay.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm giving you one more question. That means you have to make two equations and substitute the value of one variable into another. Okay? The difference between the ages of woman and her son is 19 years, and sum of their ages is 37 years. Find the age of son. Exactly same type of question.
Yeah. Okay. So son can be X and woman can be Y. And then X plus 19 equals Y. And X plus Y equals 37.
Now what we need? X or Y?
X.
We need it.
So you
That
take
means we have to replace Y only. We have to find X. We have to find X. So whenever we are having X, we can replace it with, whenever we are having Y, we can replace it with X.
yeah.
So in this equation, you have to replace Y. So by which number you will replace? Because we need only X.
Yeah.
Then what
So
you will do?
it could be 2x plus 19 equals 37.
Correct. Then
And then you take it to the other side, 19 plus 37.
19 plus 37, no.
19 minus 37, sorry.
19 minus 37, no.
37, wait, I can't, my brain's not working.
You are
37 takes
taking 19 there. Okay, so 37 will remain 37 will be, and 19 will go that side. will be
37 take 19.
right. Now, what is the difference between 37 and 90?
Eighteen.
18. Okay,
Wait.
and what will be x?
9.
9. Yes, correct. X. Okay, got it? How to do?
Yeah.
Same type of, suppose what problems are there? Find three consecutive integers. Integers, which are numbers? Okay, integers such that their sum is 78. So what are those three numbers?
Three consecutive integers such that the sum is 78. Okay.
So what we will take these three numbers.
So x, y, z.
X, Y, T, T. Okay, then what do you mean by this term consecutive?
One after another.
Okay, so is there any relation between X, Y, Z?
X plus 1 equals y, and then y plus 1 equals z.
X plus 1 equal to Y, and then
Y plus 1 is equal to z.
Y plus 1 equal to Z. If I have to write it in terms of X only, all three numbers, then how would I write? Can you write Z in terms of X?
Z in terms of x would be
Just understand, if one number is X, so another Y you are telling me X plus 1, then what I call the third one? What I will add in it so that it will become Z. They are consecutive.
plus another one.
So what I will write there? So what it will become? You are telling me correct
So
that
it
it
will
is
become
add one element.
2x plus 2.
So it will be X plus 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now these three terms are this X, X plus 1 and X plus 2 because they are consecutive.
Okay.
Now frame an equation using this sum is 78. So what we will add and we will get 78.
X plus 1 plus x plus 2.
Yes, X plus 1 and X plus 2 equals to 78. Now can you find the value of X? How many X are there?
3x plus 3 equals 78.
Then
78 take 3 equals 3x. So 75 equals 3x.
3X is 75, that is 1X will be.
And then you divide it by 3.
Then what I
Which
will get?
if 23.
23 not correct. 75 divided by
Oh, it's 75 over 3, not 3 over 75. Okay. Okay, that's what I was doing wrong. Sorry, ma'am, did you say something? The internet's not, I can't.
75 divided by, what will be the answer?
33.
3 plus 6, 55. Answer is. So first number is 25. What will be the next numbers?
26 and then 27.
26, 25, 26, 27 are three consecutive integers whose sum is 78. Okay?
Yeah.
Are you able to get it? These questions?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
A number is multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6 and 12 is subtract 12 is added to the whole. The result is 84. What then find the number? Then find the number.
Excuse
Right.
me.
Excuse me, ma'am, not Wi-Fi, sorry, battery is getting really low. I'm just going to plug my laptop.
Change your seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Work there, I have to go in the car. वहाँ पे नहीं होएगा.
Do this later.
Okay, ma'am, sorry.
Okay, this will be the last question. Okay, just do it fast.
X, no, 6x plus 12. And then equals 84.
Okay.
So then
Okay, so what
I
will be the
will
answer?
take 12 to the other side, make it minus 12. So 6x equals 84, take 12, which is 6x equals 72. 6x equals 72.
X
And 1x equals 12.
answer is your okay. So I'm ending the meeting here. I have already taken much time. Okay. So bye.
Get move away from here. No? Take this and. Hi.
Hello, ma'am.
How do you feel about the whole thing, Gunjan?
She's good. She can catch up well. Only we need to give her different type of questions. Otherwise, I think her basics are clear up to.
Okay. So what I really want is that we teach every day and we test every day, because otherwise children just learn in that moment and then they forget. And that she has homework every day for the next till 28th. And after 28th, she's going to have one class per week, or maybe we'll set up a weekend or something like that. Or maybe
So
two
up to 28 you want everyday class?
every single day. Every single day, and so that she, huh? except for 22nd at this stage. And then instead of that, we might just add another hour to one of the days that you are convenient, that you can conveniently do. But I want her to study every day, practice every day, and give a test every day so she gets used to of that process. Maybe, no, do you want to just continue working on algebra with her, with Gunjan? Or you want to work on some other topic?
I don't really have a preference.
So I think we should just carry on with algebra. What do you feel about this?
Okay, if she wants to start with only algebra, or what type of curriculum she wants? She is preparing for Olympiads, or she is taking regular classes, or
So I think I
just
will
like
ask her
chapters she will increase.
No, I would like her to appear for the Crest Olympiad. And so I think we have to prepare accordingly. But I think since you've started with algebra, now you have an
This
assessment
is
on
just a, yeah, that is just a demo. Otherwise, we can start with 7 algebra, and then I can start with the remaining chapters, or from the first only I will start. This is just
I think
a demo.
start with the algebra. Start with algebra, and then because now we've started, let's kind of, because during the break, it's a time when she can give her heart and soul into this process. So let's kind of advance algebra to the next level.
Okay.
So let's put these, as much time as you need to put into algebra and make it really, really good. And then we can just kind of try and align it with her school. If she's doing fractions, we'll work on fractions. If she's doing this, but I think the idea is for her to be sitting Crest Olympiad exams.
No problem. Whatever chapters she wants, or whatever the sequence she wants, just give the email or call it to Viswajit sir that this type of sequence she wants, or what type of pattern she wants, like based on her Olympiads only, or based on your curriculum. Okay.
So on the Olympiad.
Yes, on the to the sir
So this
that you are talking, to which you are
Yeah,
talking.
for
Viswajit
mathematics.
sir, I think. Yeah, for mathematics.
For
So that we can,
mathematics,
so
we are
that we
preparing
can
for
plan how
Crest
many.
Olympiad.
No, ma'am, whatever you are thinking, you have to tell him, because we have to plan number of sessions also, that how many sessions it will require.
Yeah, no problems. So I will tell that to him.
Yeah.
So so she should be preparing for Crest Olympiad.
Okay. If she's preparing she's doing all the chapters that can give any Olympiad, whether it is IMO, whether it is Crest, and
Yeah, my idea is that just that the order of the class can be according to what is happening in her school. So she's not dealing with separate topics, and that she's in the same topic, and that just she doesn't have to double up or do too much work. So it's still, just what is happening in the school is the topic that we are handling. That's all it is.
yeah,
So right now, because there is no school, let's kind of finish up with algebra, because that's a very, very important part of mathematics and problem solving. So I think we'll just progress like that. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am, I have to end the meeting because the same ID has been given to another student also.
No
Nice to
problems.
talk with you.
Thank you.
Nice to talk.
Thank you.